Hey everyone, it's us again. It's To Go with
Mel
and Joe. I'm Joey, and that's
Mel or Melissa.
We're back with another episode, and today we have a really special episode for many reasons. It's because this particular dish that we chose for today is pretty iconic, a pretty iconic dish for Los Angeles, a place that we've been to a few times. The stars just aligned perfectly for us to be able to record another video and for us to be able to get this food.
At our house.
Yes, at our house. Actually delivered to our house, which was a super brand new thing for this restaurant. The name of the restaurant, I'll go ahead and finally reveal, is Langer's Deli. It's a deli that's been around since 1947. That's about, 65, 66 years?
Can't do math. Why are you asking me to do math on the spot?
I don't know. So it's pretty iconic. It's very well known around Los Angeles and in some cases around the country, I would say for sure.
Yeah, there have been articles rivaling Langer's pastrami against New York pastrami, like Katz Deli, which is like sacred ground for pastrami lovers.
So yes, so as Melissa revealed, we are about to dive into a pastrami sandwich. This particular version of their pastrami sandwich is the number 19 on their menu. It's one of the most, it is probably the most common dish ordered off of their menu.
The most popular, yeah.
For many reasons. And it is basically hot pastrami, slightly, not super thin, not super thick, but just right in the middle. It's got Swiss cheese on it, as well as coleslaw and Russian dressing on rye bread.
My favorite.
Yes, and I even ordered a whole jar of their famous, well, they're really delicious pickles. I don't know how famous the pickles are, but they're good at the very least.
Got a whole jar.
And we just heated up some crinkle-cut French fries to go along with it.
That was my idea.
So that is our meal for tonight, Langer's Deli in Los Angeles. So yeah, it's been known to rival, I think you mentioned that it kind of rivals, and it's been known to go up against the best of New York pastrami sandwiches. We've had at least one really iconic pastrami sandwich in New York City at the old, formerly existing Carnegie Deli.
R.I.P. Carnegie Deli.
Yeah, unfortunately, we got the chance to go to that deli probably a couple months or so before they actually closed in 2016, and it was amazing. And we've had other really great pastrami sandwiches here too.
Stop talking.
So yeah, enough of that. The other thing that you can do, which is up to your particular taste and preference, is add some mustard. I usually do like mustard on my hot pastrami, or any pastrami really. And this is a brand that they swear by at Langer's, and it's a really award-winning classic, all-natural, pure prepared mustard, Morehouse mustard. So you'll find this on every table pretty much at Langer's, and it is quite good. And so we're probably gonna take a bite without it first, then throw on some mustard after that.
So just so you know, they don't deliver the sandwiches whole. So they delivered it a few hours ago, and they give you a whole loaf of bread, rye bread, and then the meat was vacuum sealed, so you had to heat it up and then assemble it. So it was kind of neat to just kind of make our own Langer's experience at home.
Yeah, and you too can actually enjoy Langer's Deli wherever you are in the country, because the website goldbelly.com, some of you may have heard it, some of you may not. Goldbelly.com serves up iconic dishes and really delicious foods from around the country that are really well known locally in those regions. And if you're from there and you don't live there anymore, look it up on Goldbelly. You might find it, and you can actually order this the same way that we got it, pretty much separated, each ingredient separated, and then you just assemble it at home. So it makes sense. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the sandwich, shall we? And let's go ahead and do a little quick.
All right.
Because this is
so. They put like at least 7 ounces of meat in their sandwiches.
I'll show you a close-up of it, but yeah, we can show you what we had cut straight down the middle. You can
3D.
See right there.
So it's nice and thick.
Yeah.
Oops, I'm already spilling.
Dripping, which is okay. Let's cheers.
Cheers. Here we go. Is that the dance, the pastrami dance?
It is now. Something slightly unique about Langer's pastrami, you know. I guess maybe the cut of it,
Yeah.
the way that they smoke it and cure it and all that stuff, but everything together is pretty amazing. So, how about your description of your first bite there?
So the pastrami is like a little bit fatty. So provides, well, fat means flavor, right? So it just adds that nice little juicy bite. Has pepper. It has whatever the pastrami pickling spices are just perfect. A little bit of sweetness. Add that to the rye bread, which is like earthy and has its own flavor. And then you've got coleslaw, which provides a crunch and sweetness, and then the Swiss cheese kind of ties it all together. This is my favorite type of pastrami sandwich. Let's try with mustard.
Take one more bite without the mustard.
And the fries are a nice addition. Usually you can get fries when you're there at the restaurant. But crinkly fries go really well. If you decide to do this on your own, get crinkly fries.
House-made pickle. Hear that crunch?
It's a
Okay.
good combination.
Now, what I'm about to do is reenact the moment I took my first bite ever of a Langer's pastrami sandwich, number 19. But it was one of those moments, if you're a food fanatic like we are, foodie, you sometimes have those moments in life when you encounter a food, a dish, anything really, where it just like takes you to another place, right? And honestly, when I first took I took my first bite of a Langer's number 19 sandwich, I was taken to another place. We were sitting at the bar. They have a typical deli style kind of setup, and next to us was someone else.
This lady.
It was a lady? Okay. I think they were from out of town.
No, she's from here.
She was? Okay.
She had just flown back from New York.
See, I was just so out of it that I didn't remember any of that. And when I took my first bite, we kind of struck up a conversation beforehand, while we were waiting for our food. And I took my first bite, and she goes to me something to the effect of, I can't remember exactly, but, so, how is it? And then I'll show you my reaction. So you're going to play the lady, and she was actually on my right side.
I'm acting.
She was on my right side. So, all right, so I get my food, right, and so there it is.
And now it's time for a dramatic reenactment.
All right, here goes.
So, how is it?
I'm sorry. You have to excuse me for a moment. I'm having a moment right now, so. Wow.
And scene.
The end.
Something to that effect.
So
I don't know if I
dramatic.
said wow or whatever, but every time we have this sandwich, I think pretty much every time we've been there, this is pretty much all we get.
I know, right? We haven't
One of
tried the
those-
rest of the menu.
Yeah, it's just one of those places that you order the same thing because you like it. It's always good.
The mustard just really completes the flavor, actually. I was so anti-mustard for a long time. It's not until I was an adult, really, to appreciate that it kind of gives it a sour bite. And so it counteracts the sweetness that you get from the coleslaw and a little bit from the meat. Yeah, it just gives you like a full palette of flavors when you bite into it. So I do like it.
Like you said, it just really punches up the flavor of the pastrami. I mean, it's a very sharp flavor. This is like super. You can tell the ingredients in this, made of the finest ingredients, by the way, as it says on the label. If you've never had pastrami with mustard, just give it a try. Okay, you might like it. You might like it. If you don't, at least you tried, right? As if we really need to reveal a rating. I don't think it's any surprise. that Mel and Joe would give Langer's number 19 pastrami sandwich a
Go! Go, 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 go! Or get it delivered, like we did.
go go. A go go go. Go.
Yes.
Without a doubt. Definitely one of those sort of like treat yourself,
Splurge,
treat
yeah.
yourself kind of things. But it's worth it, in my opinion.
Yes.
So yeah. And if you're out there and you're coming to Los Angeles, let us know, and we'll go to Langer's with you.
Yes.
Without a doubt.
Anytime. We are there.
Just about. So there you have it. I feel like I have some pastrami stuck in my teeth.
I probably do too.
So it's not, hopefully it's not showing on the camera.
So I'm glad that you joined us on this pastrami adventure with Langer's. Hope you get a chance to try this out somewhere, wherever you are, either in person or at home or through delivery service. You will not be disappointed. So with that, see you on the next video. Happy eating. Goodbye.
Thanks again for watching. Thanks for your support. Thanks for subscribing and liking and sharing and all that good stuff. So
Yes, thank you for watching.
there you go. And that's a wrap. I don't know if that's enough, but whatever.